Hello everyone, and welcome to the Man United Agenda. And yes, it's Monday, and it is your Studs Up show. And Manchester United 3, Tottenham Hotspurs 0. Bye bye. Horrible. Actually, I'm not going to be horrible. See you later, Nuno. Hello everyone, and welcome to Monday Agenda. It is your Monday night, and it is your Studs Up show. And as always, we're joined by Mr. B, OMONDI, and Rebel. Hello, guys. What a performance! Went to that ground, the new one, the toilet bowl, and did we serve them down there 3-0? So, guys, as always, Mr. B. How are you guys doing on Monday? Rebel, talk to me, guys. How are you guys feeling after such a terrific performance?
Was it a terrific performance? I want you to tell me, Solo, really and truly, was it a terrific performance or was it a good score?
Because I'm going to be open and honest. Let me take this one away. I honestly think it's a performance which wasn't the greatest. Tottenham made us look better than what we actually were on the night. That's my honest opinion.
Work to do then, yeah?
A lot of work to do. It's I think that one just paint over the crack a little bit, to be honest with you. I think there's still danger. We've got obviously Atlanta, then we've got Manchester City. But a lot of people, social media meltdown today, we all think sort of Conte going to Spurs, but Solskjaer is here for the long term. He's not going anywhere. Is not going anywhere whatsoever. On Monday, is he going anywhere or is he staying put? You're at the game on Sunday, so talk to us.
I wasn't there on Sunday. I was there on Saturday. But yeah, I felt it was a great performance, to be honest. There's a lot of things being said about Spurs. Oh, they're not good enough. It's not nothing to boast about. All this kind of thing. This is a Premiership side. I was going to put the question out to you. I thought about it long and hard. I think that's the best performance we've produced all season. I think also, as Mr. B was saying the other day, he reminded us that whenever Ollie's in trouble, he always pulls out a good performance, you know? So, and to me, that was the best. Maybe Leeds, Atlanta game. Those are sort of games in the mix. But I do think that was the best. Judging by the quality, the pure quality of goals that we scored. I've watched them over and over again. Even the Rashford finish. Turn around, shape up, and just slot it in at pace. It just looks so good, man. I love all 3 goals. It really gives me tingles inside. So I'm really happy. And I know Rebel is skin and teeth. Look at Rebel. He's happy too.
No, I got to say, don't be disrespecting my boy Rashi like that. Even the Rashi finish, come on now. Give that boy his props. Give him his props. That was beautiful. That was like fine dining, that goal. Give him his props.
To be honest with you, got to give credit, but Mr. B sitting there thinking to himself on Monday, are you going to get the Monday of the week again? Because what you're saying about the performance, you're so excited about it, you're energetic about it, but I can see Mr. B's face. Mr. B ain't having none of this.
No, you know what? I'm going to be honest. If we had won that game, playing 4-3-3, I would be gassed. But because we're playing that formation, there's a lot of players who aren't going to play. And that's what's going to bug me the most, because I think it's a formation that we've fallen into. Don't get me wrong, if there's games, like the Man Cities or the Liverpools or the big European teams. Play 3-5-2. It's not an issue. But the fact that I just have a feeling Ollie's going to be going with this for the rest of the season now, we're blowing money up our arse. That's my biggest issue. If we had run it in 4-3-3, I'd be sitting here like a Monday. But I can't.
Oh, brilliant.
Can I counter that? Because Mr. B is come on to play devil's advocate. I can tell he's doing a sneaky one today, pushing our buttons out here. Guys, we were disappointed last week. The manager's actually done something. He's made a change, a positive change, and we've won 3-0 against a top side in Spurs with a great stadium and everything else. So you're saying, Mr. B was saying, oh, I don't mind the system because how are we going to fit guys in? I think we should discuss that because I think the fullbacks will all get in. That wing-back position set for them. It's all about how you're going to fit in Greenwood, Sancho, Rashford. We know Pogba and Donny van de Beek can easily get in that side as where the centre midfielders are. But Sancho is my main one. Greenwood can play up front as a 2. Rashford came on and proved he can play in the system. Yeah. Who else is there? I mean, Martial can play up front. It's about the 10. Who can play the 10? I think Greenwood can play the 10 as well. So I don't think it's too much of an issue.
Greenwood, you play Greenwood as a 10. Sorry,
big pardon, Sancho.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's go now. And guys, why has it taken so long for a performance like this from Ole to be on the brink of getting sacked yet again? It seems like he's doing it every season. It's a sort of phase where you go through where he's on the brink of getting sacked after sort of losing 5-0 to Liverpool. Also within that game as well, guys, we were trying to press Liverpool. Why are we trying to press Liverpool on Monday? It doesn't make sense trying to match Liverpool on pressing.
All right. I've got sitting next to me is my tactical assistant, and that'll be Rebel. So combined, we're going to cover this right now. Okay. And we can only illustrate verbally with what we're trying to explain here, but I'm sure I'm just saying we're not winging it. I just think it's this. Mistake was made. We've seen it all season. We keep getting counted on where teams are countering on us and it makes us defense look kind of poor. It's not defense is poor. It just means the shape is poor. You're playing with this. Why not play a 5-4-5-1 instead of playing wingers so high up the pitch when they're not getting back? You're relying on 2 players. Say, right, I'm going to put 2 guys in there who know how to play that position. They don't. They're out of position. They're running. You see them. Look at the clips. They're running back. How did you get wrong side of these guys in the first place? So that's a tactical shape issue or the IQ of the 2 midfielders not being able to say play through us rather than I'm going forward and suddenly I'm having to track back and we're getting killed out there, really killed. And we get that slapping up against Liverpool. That's what made the change happen because we went into the game where Ollie's thinking, okay, it's all about desire. It's all about let's talk about Fergie way when we used to play, score more goals than you, and thinking that would be the solution. It's not the solution. This is 2021. There's teams, formations change over years. Teams change, managers change. Football evolves in some sort of way. It doesn't say, I won't say it gets better. It just evolves, systems, shape, all that kind of thing. So I think that Ollie got his arse spanked and tanned, and he felt the heat. And he spoke to someone and said, look, just go back to this, keep it tight, and then build as a team as we did with the 3-4-1-2, for example. That 2, if you're going to play that, go back to the old system quickly. Sorry, I'm going on to Rebel now, but if you're going to play that old system, Bruno, as I've been saying for weeks, needs to come and play as the 3 midfielders and build as a team like that. Don't have him out there cheating so much because that's exposing us. Have a bit more security. That's what I'm saying. Rebel, what do you think about that?
I'm going to come at you in 2 prongs. Number 1, yes, I do agree it was our best performance in the year. But I'm going to put a caveat there. It was a low bar. There was a lot of errors and a lot of mistakes in the performances so far this season. And the other thing is, we did this against a misfiring Tottenham. David De Gea had no shots on target faced against them. So it is very early days in this 3-5-2 system. The other thing for me is I didn't feel that Shaw and Wan-Bissaka, as our main wide threats, did enough running and dribbling with the ball. Because if you're going to be playing with that kind of a midfield selection, you're going to be relying on them producing that space in the wings to give yourself a bit of room to manoeuvre in the central and midfield. We had 5 attempts by Shaw and Wan-Bissaka combined during the entire 90 minutes to expose that width threat. That's not enough. If you look at people that play that system consistently and effectively, they expect a lot more from their wing backs than what we got from Shaw and Wan-Bissaka. So for me, yes, it was the best performance of the season, but it was at a low bar. And I'm going to throw it up to Mr. B because I know he wants to come at this.
And he's on mute.
I like that low bar. I like that low bar one. Yeah, we won the game, but we didn't have much to beat. I mean, our board is mad, or our club is crazy, right? We got broke up by Liverpool 5-0. The whole world and their granny was expecting Ollie to get the sack. Ollie stayed in the job. We beat Tottenham 3-0, and within 17 hours, their manager's out the door and they're getting somebody else in. As Solo said, Ollie's here. Boy, I don't know. He's just such a lucky manager in regards to the fact that when the chips are really down and he has to pull one out, you know, that he just does it. He just does it regardless of who we're playing. If the Liverpool game had come at the Tottenham time, we would have beaten Liverpool. If he was under that much, he would have done something to beat Liverpool. I just think he's just such a lucky manager. So you're going to tell me he's not now?
No, listen, for me, with Ole in charge, like I said, we don't want to see managers sacked. We're not Ole out brigade on this channel. But for me, it's about consistent and sort of like what Rebel said, there's bars. There's certain bars and certain levels. Now, we're Manchester United. To me, we're the biggest club in the world. To you guys, we're the biggest club in the whole wide world. So if a manager isn't setting that bar and the club isn't setting that bar for us as fans, the expectation level drops. And that expectation level right now, due to the owners, have dropped dramatically. So we now are a top 4 club. That's all I look at Manchester United now. I'm not looking at us to win in major trophies. As sad as it is, we ain't going to win the League Cup. We're not going to win the FA Cup. We're not going to win Champions League. Champions League is slightly different. It's a knockout competition. But with Ole in charge, I cannot see us progressing because, guys, ready. Barcelona's struggling right now. What did they go and do? Got rid of their manager. Tottenham, struggling. Tottenham, to me, no disrespect to Tottenham, are they a big club? They're in their top 6 club in Premier League, but I don't rate them as a top 6 club in the Premier League because you take Harry Kane and Song away, what do you get left with? That's it. Amateur, like, not probably Championship players you're talking about, yeah? And that's no disrespect, yeah? Championship League
That's
players,
a big
yeah?
disrespect.
No, but I'm being honest. You take Harry Kane away and take Song away from them and probably Lloris and tell me what you got left at Tottenham. They went and they sacked their manager. Their manager now on, if I'm right to say, he's I think is it 7 or 8 he won? He's drawn, can't remember how many drawn, but the stats, those ridiculous of how many he's won and lost and drawn, but they sacked him. We're talking about Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. When you look at his actual ratings and his success of games won to loss, it's awful. But yet, as a level and as a bar, Manchester United is there. And he's going to be there for long term. Providing we finish in top 4, it doesn't matter. We're not winning trophies. Leicester City will be winning more trophies than us over the next, God knows, since whilst the Glazers are in charge. You know, there's rumours West Ham might be taking over now. West Ham will be winning more trophies than us whilst we got these owners and Solskjaer in charge. Solskjaer is going nowhere. So anyone who's sitting there saying, Ole this, Ole that, forget it. End of. Forget it. Mr. B, talk to me on Monday because he ain't going nowhere. End of.
I said
Just
already.
before you go into that.
Yeah.
That's OMONDI's second team now you're talking about, Solo, so be very careful with the disrespect.
Oh my God, he's sick. Now, why do they call him Rebel? I've been asking for weeks. Why do they call you Rebel? Why do they call you Rebel? You got some sting to you, man. You know? There's a warrant out for your arrest. I'm gonna get you on that list.
On Monday, sorry to say, yeah, but I think you're going to be on the list again this week because there's something you said earlier I want to get.
Oh dear.
Just keep
I'm sorry.
keep sending
Go
them.
on, go on. I just want to add, yeah, you talk about getting on the Mondi list. I think ask Rebel to say Wan-Bissaka, and then we'll see who's getting on the list. Rebel, who's our fullback who plays right back from Crystal Palace? What's his name?
Aaron Wan-Bissaka.
AWB.
Wan-Bissaka.
Wan-Bissaka. He thinks it's Anyway, there's your vote for the week. 1-1.
There's a question up here. There's a one from talking smack on here. He said, here it is, this one here. He's saying we don't have the depth to play. I'm going to assume it's 3-5-2. I think we've got more than enough players to play 3-5-2.
No,
My
you
issue
don't.
is
You
how.
don't.
Listen,
You
we've
don't.
got.
You
You
don't.
talk about centre backs, yeah?
No, I'm talking about. Can you really and truly? All right, then. If playing that system with at the moment with young Shaw and Shaw and
Right.
Wan-Bissaka.
You've got
Yeah.
double cover because you've got Dallo and you've got Telles.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
Centre
Dallo.
midfield. Yeah, but he's still cover. I'm saying in that position, I think Dallo would probably be better as a right wing back than a right back.
Yes.
I don't think he's any good at right back.
Yeah.
Centre midfield, we've got McTominay, Pogba,
This is what you just said.
Van der Beek. Who's the other one? Who would you say was number 5? Pogba, Van der Beek, McTominay, Matic. We've got 5. So we've got 5. So that's enough cover. Up front, we've got Cavani, Ronaldo, Rashford, and
Greenwood.
So we're looking at Martial as a striker. We don't have enough games. And then Sancho, we're looking at as a second striker. We don't have enough games.
Number 10.
So you say that he would play in Bruno's role when Bruno doesn't get subbed.
Yeah.
Bruno never gets subbed.
Nope. Bruno
The
picking
only issue
him
we've got then, if he stays in that formation,
Jesse
is that
Lingard.
Jesus Christ, see what I mean? There's no way he can stick with that formation. He's going to cause mutiny. There's no point in the forwards doing anything in training because they're not going to play.
Again,
Hold on.
Unquote me, guys. There is certain rumors around us flying around today. Apparently, Rashford is not happy being dropped as well on Saturday. He's not happy. There's certain
Why
rumors
should he be happy? He's come back and he's banging big goals.
There you go.
He's coming and
The
he's banging.
system's not going to work. The system will not
That's
work.
what I'm saying. There's no way he can keep those players happy.
Nope.
You know what I mean? What? Because the defenders are a bag of shit. They've now
It's
got
not
to
the
add another
defenders,
defender
though.
and
It's
take
not
a
the
forward off.
defenders.
Hold on, guys. This is right. We've won. It's down to the manager. I don't care if the player's not happy. We got a winning system. You got to learn to adapt to the system.
We won one game against a bullshit team. This is my point. Everybody's talking about this great system. We beat shitty Tottenham, bro.
All right.
I was on the Tottenham show, yeah? I was on the Tottenham show with Sam Spurs for life. None of them thought they were going to win the game. None of them. But with this formation is supposed to be so great. We probably could have beat them with one at the back. They never had no shots, bruv. They never had no shots. What were they doing? They played us at home and never had no shots, but our formation is great. We didn't stop them from having shots.
Yes, we did.
Oh, Jesus Christ. No, we didn't. Nuno stopped them from having shots, bruv.
I want to come in there. I think the 4 of us as a back 4 can mark Harry Kane the way he's playing at the moment. He's absolute doo-doo.
I swear his stats as well. He didn't have a shot on target, did he?
No. The whole team didn't have a shot on target. Not just one player. 11 didn't have a shot. This is my point on Monday. I don't believe that formation was as great as everybody was making. That's all.
Can I make 3 points? The reason it was good, we've been conceding a lot of goals, yeah? Another reason it was good is because we, as I explained earlier, when we were the shape that we were playing prior to this, 2-man in midfield, Bruno up front cheating and with the others and not coming back, we were getting teams countering us. We were getting teams countering us and running our defence. I don't care who you are. You have the best defense of all time. You've got players running at you like that. It's going to be difficulties. You know, that's an issue. That's the second issue. The third issue is we got more shape. We're building as a team. Whereas before that, we were expecting people like McTominay and Fred to play balls into Bruno, who's like miles away, and playing through players. It's not going to work like that. So this way, we built as a team, and then we said it's like 3 different sections. It was like the midfield, the defensive 3 who were just strolling through the game. Then you had the midfield 2 who were just compact and stay right. We're going to stay here. You got to play through us, and then you got the front 3 who were interchanging and linking up. World-class players, all on the same page. They were loving it out there. And look at the goals. Look at the goals as evidence for that.
Monday, can I say something? I'm going to come back to you a minute, Rebel, yeah? By this comment by Leicester, yeah? Leicester till I die, yeah? This is how I feel our club is right now. We are Banter United. That's how I feel. Rebel, take it away.
With all due respect to Monday, in terms of what Tottenham offered the last day, I'd be more afraid of Norwich attacking threat than what Spurs put up the last day. They were doo-doo. And if we had a clean sheet against Liverpool's attacking threat, I'd have said, you know what? Big up to Ali. Fair play. We got it right. But Spurs, in their state that they were in at the time that we played them, were absolute caca. And there's no other way to put it. I'm sorry, but...
Weren't they a point ahead of us going into the game?
Yeah, but look at how they've been playing.
Yeah, but I think it's like What's that girl's name?
Monday.
Come on, guys.
How many goals going into that game has Spurs scored this season?
All right, let's just make this clear. All right, let's just make this clear. We've only scored 16 going into the game. Let's just make this clear.
And we conceded 15.
So because we conceded 15 or 16, we scored 16, we conceded 16, sorry. Because of that fact, this is why we changed our system. No more running at us and breaking on us. We're going to be solid and we're going to build as a team and then have our front 3, Bruno, Cavani, Ronaldo, do their thing. And did they do their thing? They done their thing. The rest of the shapes play through us. You're not going to get beyond us. You're not going to get behind us. It's not happening, boys, because they were coached or whatever to eliminate any threat that we've been having, like since Wolves game, since the start of the season, where teams have been running at us and thinking, where's everybody? You know, we've got open house here.
Can I say?
I'll tell you what, on Monday.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, I was going to say, big up to KH for tuning in. Respect here.
Yes,
appreciate
KH.
that, bro. Sorry, go on now, Rebel. All yours.
2 quick points. First of all, make sure that you're smashing that subscribe button because the channel is giving away a Bruno Fernandes jersey at 1,000 subscriptions to one of you lucky viewers. So make sure that you are on that subscription. And number 2, on Monday, if Manchester United line out in 3-5-2 against Manchester City next Saturday and they perform to the same level and shut up Man City at the same level, I will kneel down on the floor and I will proclaim adoration to you live on this channel next Monday because I do not believe that we can take anything from what happened against Spurs on Saturday.
Right, quick dial. Yeah, hello.
Hold on. Ollie, it's Juma. Yeah. I'm coming to the training ground tomorrow. We've got to get this right for Man City. Listen to me, all right? I'm going to be well rewarded. I've got Rebel say he's got to crawl and say I'm the greatest of all time, like Muhammad Ali. Make sure you're there. I'm there later. Wow, Rebel, you really want it? Seriously. So you're saying if we raise the levels, you're talking about Man City now, if we raise the levels and do with the same formation, same setup and everything else, and the team and not get out of shape, and we win, you're going to come and say, I am the greatest pundit of all time.
Hold that one. Right. Now, we've got a message. Thank you, Shah. You read my mind here. So we had 5 defenders on the pitch, plus 2 CDMs, 7 out of the 11 players with defensive mentality, not including the goalie. No wonder we didn't concede, bruv. That's why we didn't concede. Yeah? That's why we didn't concede. That 7 of the 11 players had no inkling of going forward.
Didn't Harry Maguire wasn't Harry Maguire high up the pitch for one of those goals?
Harry Maguire always runs up the pitch. He's got no bloody defensive discipline, brother. Now he's got two at the back. He's allowed to run around like he thinks he's a central midfielder. Yes.
Oh my God.
Have you seen the heat map for Man United, for the performance of Man United, how it is, how bad it is? The heat map.
Go on.
It's almost like literally all it was. It's Ronaldo, Cavani, and that's all the heat map was. The rest of the players was almost like that, like 7 at the back.
guys. No, objection here. Sorry, Solo, you're going to ask me something.
Now, I was going to say, listen, I'm happy about the win. I want to see Manchester United win.
Yeah, of course.
For me, this is only painting the cracks. That's all I'm saying. This isn't good enough. We should have been doing this from the beginning of the season.
Think about the goals that we conceded about Liverpool. They're all in your mind still, yeah? I know you've been having cold sweats at night thinking about those goals we conceded. Look how open we were, okay? Stop that. That's what I'm saying. Put a stop to that one time by changing the system and the formation, and it's no longer happening. We didn't have any threats. Look at the highlights, look at the whole game. We weren't threatened. So that's the main thing. Build your foundation on rock, not on sand. Once we go back to that 4-2-3-1 and allow Bruno to be playing up there, I heard Connor was saying earlier, play 4-3-3. Yeah, I agree. But we're bringing Bruno back in. That's all you have to do. And that way we'll be a bit more secure, and we'll still have that attacking threat as well.
Quick rebuttal. Salah, Harry Kane. Salah's up there, Harry Kane's down here.
What about Son?
Son, like, at the end of the day, you saw Son got a few chances. He did get at our back line. Unfortunately for him, he didn't find the target, but he did get at our back line. At the end of the day, if you have multiple players in an attacking threat, you're going to be dealing with a different threat to what we faced against Tottenham. Tottenham were coming into that game low on morale, having been beaten all over London by every single club in London, having been smacked around the place, and were coming, looking at Manchester United, who wanted and needed a performance after getting absolutely trolleyed by Liverpool, and it was the devil's advocate, that game. It could not have been more perfect, the timing of United versus Tottenham, because it played in to the storybook. And I cannot, without seeing this on a consistent, I want to see this against Atlanta. Okay. I want to see this against City. I want to see it in multiple games. But against Tottenham, we're looking at something that is like a picture out of focus.
Look, guys, I'm just going to ask you one question. When you get out of your car, and go home, I know you don't drive Solo, but you got a car actually. Do you lock your door? Or do you go beep, beep and lock your door? You do.
No, automatic lock.
Okay, so you look. That's for security, yeah? So no one's getting into your car, all right? That's how you set it up. The same thing applies with Man United. When we play 4-2-3-1, we are like saying, door open, have your fun, go through my glove box, take my sweeties, take whatever's in the car. That's the kind of thing. That's what we're allowing. When we secure it, put a beep beep on it with this 3-5, 3-4-1-2, whatever you're going to play, it gives you that security and more insurance. So, the insurance company will say, don't worry, we trust you now, you guys. We trust you to play. You're going to get more claim bonus and everything else because based on the security of your car going forward. And that's why I like what we did the other day.
But also, you could place certain things in certain positions. So if certain things happen, maybe they think there's an open door. But guess what? If you've got a booby trap that's going to go past and conk him in the side of his head. They don't know. This is my point. If you have surprises in there, this is my point. Yeah, it doesn't have to be all the fame. You can have it open, make it look open. And then all of a sudden, boom, 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 boom. You sort out system. Guess what? The ball's at the other end of the pitch. So I'm saying we can do that.
Read that comment on Monday. Read that comment.
All right, this is from KH. Says, we've been given a gift with the return of Ronaldo. He is here to build a project. He is here to win, to let bin our fan favourite So let be our fan favorite. Get him the service he requires. Play Sancho at right wing, not inverted wingers.
KH, I love you, man.
Oh, brilliant, guys!
You know what? I just want to say, it's been a great show. I'm trying to read the comments as well. There's a lot of really intelligent guys who tune into this show as well. And if we got all our heads together, man, we could solve this problem. Even Anthony Herbert on board, you know, we should have a brainstorming, and we could solve all the problems out here with this team. I like Yank, I like Herbert, I like Bath Time Vaughan, I like KH. You know, this is a dream team. This should be the coaching staff from now on.
Big shout out actually to Bat Time before you go. He did say to give him some credit, and I will give him credit. I just need to see it more. It is a great point that he made, but I need to see more of it.
Brilliant.
I like this. If you're watching, comment that I like. Just end with this on the screen, though. Yeah, please.
Yeah.
Bath Time with Vaughan. He says it's less about locks. I've got locks, and more about how many guard. All right, so no, he's right. It's less about locks and more about how many guard dogs you need, and we need a kennel if the forwards don't track back.
Okay.
I like that analogy,
guys.
But by the way, if anyone's seen Mr. B's car, oh my God, it's like it definitely needs security. This car is a monster.
Guys, if you're watching, please like, please share, please subscribe. Join us. We are going to be back in about 3 to 4 minutes. So please make sure you hit that like, share, and subscribe button. And thank you all for watching. And we have got another show coming up straight after this as well. Thank you.